your girl Monique. I am the Foundation Layer Coach. I am greatness, and my testimony changes the world. This morning, I am going through a grievance. Got bad news yesterday after the live stream that we did. And yeah. But today, I just want to talk about if you guys have surveyed your life. Where are y'all at right now in life? Y'all have to understand that you have to survey your life in order to know where you have to do your demolition and your soil testing and your excavation. You got to start testing some things out, seeing where things are being in an unstable circumstance. So you have to survey your life, survey yourself, make sure you're auditing, make sure that you are looking in depth of what cannot remain going into that next level. So I'm going to make something special for you all to start doing these particular exercises and just getting yourself to work on what needs to be done to start surveying your life and doing things differently. I think the biggest thing that is like on my heart today, though, to say to you all is that I want you to take time out to really understand that you go through an internal door when you leave here. God is going to have so many questions for you. You don't know where you're going because you don't know necessarily which state you will leave here in. You could have left here in a state of you trying to get better. You could have left here in a state of you trying to get your life right, and still have some struggles. And I just pray that each and every person is able to actually get themselves together and be in the best position before leaving here, because grieving and mourning yesterday for a loss that was unexpected, we do not know how much time we have on this earth. We do not know the day nor the hour. Nobody was expecting this particular person in my family to leave here so sudden, but we can't, even though we're not expecting it, God is going to do what he's going to do. And I do believe that people understand that they get to see that spiritual death angel when it's time. But I just want y'all to get yourselves together, start surveying your life, start looking over things that you have allowed to just keep you stuck and to keep you in a place where you're not doing anything with life. You don't want to walk around not doing anything with life. I think the worst thing other than death is walking around with no purpose in life. And I'm so passionate about people understanding that you have to get passionate in life. Good morning, everybody. You have to get passionate about your purpose. You have to start surveying and seeing where you are resourceful to others. What can you share with other people that can put them in a better position mentally, physically, whatever that may be. But you don't want to lose so much sight of yourself because of things that have happened to you that you allow for yourself to go to waste. Because people can literally live and still go to waste. And you don't want to be in that number. You just don't. So I want y'all to understand that it's very crucial, it's very critical for you to understand who you are, what you should be doing, where are you going, okay? Why are you here? Good morning. Yeah, you need to know those things. You need to understand who you are, why are you here, what is your purpose for life, where are you going. You need to know this stuff, because if you don't, then you're in a whirlwind of trouble. I took off today just needing, never expecting that I was going to hear the news that I heard yesterday. And I'm like, taking off for appointments and just some rest. And then you get that call that somebody else is gone. And I've seen this from the beginning of the year, where January somebody died, and then February somebody died, and then June somebody died, and then it's been back to back. And at this point, it has me like, we got to get it together. Good morning, everybody. It just has me like, we got to get it together, because it's not working out. It's not working out our way. We keep thinking that we have all this time. Thank you so much. And I know y'all probably see the puffiness in my face. Because it's been overwhelming. And I think the biggest thing that I grapple with is because people leave here and they don't know where they're going. Or people leave here and they didn't have the time to get their life together. And that saddens me, because it's just like, I told God last night, like some of these people aren't ready. Some of these people are not ready. And that's the question I have for y'all. Are y'all ready? Like, if you were to leave here today or tomorrow, are you ready? Are you ready for what's on that other side? Even if you're not a believer of Jesus Christ, if you're doing whatever other belief that you're doing, are you ready? Are you physically ready? Like, where are y'all at in life? Where are y'all at in life when it comes down to understanding what the whole purpose of life is? It ain't to sit here and have fun. It ain't to sit here and have fun. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Ronald, what do you need help with? But I want to say this. If anybody has ever read in the book of Job, and you see where the devil has the opportunity to go and have a conversation with God regarding Job, right? Think about, who else is this man going to God in regards to? Because I can just see these conversations happening. Now, this is like in my mind what I'm thinking. And I see the devil going to God and just like, yeah, they like what I'm offering them. I told you when you kicked me out of heaven, that I wanted to be you. I wanted to be on your caliber. I can have people worship me just like people worship you, or praise you just like people praise, or, people praise me just like people praise you. Because think about it. The biggest thing that he told Jesus was like, yeah, you see all this in the world that I got? Come and serve me and I'll give it to you. How are you going to tell somebody that you're going to give them something that they already own? How you going to give me something that's already mine? And he thought that Jesus was going to be an easy convince. And that wasn't the case. I thank y'all for being here for me. But I just see him literally having those conversations with God. Like, the world likes what I'm offering them. They like the popcorn money. They like the popcorn opportunities. They like the way that I just give them any and everything. But they don't know that they are going to reap the repercussions, because I want a lot of my stuff back. And they going to serve me when they get down here with me, if they don't make it to salvation. So if you never make it there, and the devil around here saying, yeah, they like serving me, they like listening to my music, because people don't even realize that just because you sin doesn't mean that God is going to take his gifts back that he gave you. Let's keep it a bean. That does not mean that he's going to take your gifts that he gave you. He ain't going to take it back, because it's a wage war. It's a wage war between who gonna do good and who gonna do evil. Let's see. Let's see who gonna do what, right? And you get to see where people choose and decide who they want to serve every single day. They get to decide this. So you have people who literally listen to this music, and you're not gonna tell me when you listen to music, if you listen to bad music, you start to get a feeling. And if you listen to good music, you get the upliftment. But y'all not realizing that this man was the director of music in heaven. So I get you by the music. And then once I get you by the music, I got you by the mind. And once I got you by the mind, I got you in the action. And once I got you in the action, I got you in the condemnation. So y'all have to understand that this is a big deal when it comes down to sheesh, man. When it comes down to the fact that there is a difference with who you serve, and it's going to show in the end, because the devil is having conversations about you. Please do not think that you're living in this life and that it's not happening. Please don't think because just because you keep saying, well, I'm going to stay away from it, I'm not going to read, I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z. Don't think that it doesn't concern you, because it does. And I want y'all to get it right. I want y'all to get it together. I want y'all to get it together, man. I want y'all to understand that this is bigger than all of us. People are scared to have these conversations, though. People are afraid to talk about the will of God. People are afraid to talk about the fact that the devil talking about you, whether you want to talk about him or not. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Cause you right here, yeah, you seen what they did last week. You know it's angels that sit around us and record everything that we do all day long. Whether people believe it or not, and then when we finally get the judgment, everybody like, well, I really didn't believe this. I thought this was fake. I couldn't see it, so I was just like, maybe, it might be. Maybe not. Y'all gonna be sitting there talking to yourselves and like, dang, boy, I thought this was a facade. No, spiritual life is not a facade. If you had spiritual glasses to put on every single day, you would be afraid to go out your house. Because you don't see the wars that are happening around you. You don't see the angel and the demon fighting because they trying to save you from a car accident. You don't see the angel and the demon fighting on top of your roof because the demon is trying to come in and destroy what's in your home. You don't see that stuff. You don't get to see it. So if you put these spiritual glasses on and then you finally came to terms with something, just stopped me in my tracks. Y'all remember that movie Bird Box? If y'all remember that movie Bird Box, remember when they kept saying they was hollering like the people was scared, and they kept saying, oh my goodness, do you see it? Y'all remember Bird Box, the movie? If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And when we watched that movie Bird Box, it just took me somewhere spiritually, because they kept saying, oh my gosh, do you see it? It's so beautiful. But the thing is, the enemy likes to make you think that the things that he offers you is all an illusion, and it's like a desirable, and he makes it desirable so you want it. But in actuality, it's just an illusion of sin. And these people were killing themselves. They were doing all kind of stuff once they saw it. It's like once they saw it and their eyes was taking off them blindfolds, that was it. So just imagine if you had spiritual glasses to put on. You wouldn't know what to do. What's the word they say nowadays? Whoop de doo. You wouldn't know what to do. You wouldn't know what to do. And it saddens me because people aren't ready. When they leave here, they are not ready. And I wish we understood how critical that is and how critical. I just want y'all to be okay. But I want y'all to understand they don't make the movie Bird Box for nothing. They don't tell you about the music being corrupt for nothing. They don't, like, just get it together. Like, literally, that's why so many societal issues, because the music is already taking over people's minds. And once the music has your mind, now it got your actions. And now you're going to play those actions out. And now you're going to go to condemnation because you done did wrong. And a lot of people don't know where they're going. And that's the saddest part. Because I wish people really understood and knew where they were going so they could understand that this is serious. This is not a game. It's not a game. But I love y'all. And I hope this encouraged somebody on today to just get their life together. If you ain't got it together now, just get it together. And just get it together. And just get it together, y'all. Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Hold on. Oh, shoot. I like them little lollipops. I want some of them. Good morning. I'm trying to come and cash a check, but I don't know if you can. I bank here. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so if there was, I can deposit it for you, but I won't be able to cash it. You have to have like matching funds in case something comes up with the check and we can get our money back. Oh, okay. Do I need to take it to Truist then? Yep, that would work. You can charge Truist. Okay. I don't know how much they would charge because most banks now charge a cashing fee, but they should be able to cash it for you. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, okay. Ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. If I cashed it and put it in my account, it would be there, or I would have to wait a few days. Okay, what now, honey? Like if you put it in the banking account, would I have to wait a few days to use it? Let me probably not. Let me take a quick look. Cause I was putting it in the account anyway. Yeah, okay. And they. We probably have taken this case before, so there would be a hold. Oh, okay, okay. Well, yeah, if it's because all I'm doing is going down there, cashing it, and putting it back in the account. I might as well do it. Yeah. Cash would be immediate, but this you have to wait for the move. So much. Nobody else has told y'all that I love y'all, man. It's people leaving here, so I just want to make sure that you know that you are loved. Know that you love. Give yourself some And I just want each and every one of y'all to know, don't be so hard on yourself. Make sure that you continuously love on you. Um, and there will never be another you, no matter what. So I love y'all, and y'all make sure that y'all stay blessed, okay?